Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig and I have got the most adorable collection. This is Little Robin Redbreast from our friends at Craft Consortium. It's got adhesive pearls, chipboard ephemera, 6x6 patterned paper, and also 2 sheets of Rubons. Use them all together to make this little card. I can't wait to show you what else I came up with. So come back and play with us. All right, let's take a look in this adorable little 6x6 pad of papers. Front cover and the back cover are cutouts, and you get this other sheet here of little square cutouts. You've got some paper here that has clear embossing on it. Look at that. It is so cute. You get multiples, 4 of each of these sheets. Look at this adorable little peach paper, these little bird nest and bird scenes, all little seed packets here on this one. I just fell in love with this collection. Let's see, we've already seen that one. Here we've got this beautiful plaid. And then on the back, more plaid. Go through this way. Look at this adorable light green. We've got this little white background here using that same motif. Oh, this is adorable. This little mini print of all these little gardening tools and things. And then on this side, it's got a green on white print. This beautiful floral print. This one shimmers. You can see that one. This blue one shimmers. And then it's got a beautiful light blue. It's kind of a pearlescent paper with the light blue print on that side. Beautiful. This is a peach one, and then you've got the coordinating one on this side. So gorgeous. Then we've got more of that clear embossing on this with the vegetables. You love to garden. Run for this one. Look at this. Oh, so cute little bicycle. This one's also got another pearlescent finish on this side, I think. Yep, it does. Sometimes with our lights in the studio, it's hard to tell. And then we've got another sheet of cutouts. Okay, so we've got that. And then we've got 2 sheets of Rubons. Okay, so this one, and then the exact same one, and then kind of nestled in here is a little craft, you know, like a little popsicle stick, a little craft stick for rubbing on. And then we've got these 80 little adhesive pearls, which are so adorable. And then we've got the chipboard ephemera. Look at this. It's got all these little seed packet pieces, which are adorable. Wheelbarrow, park bench, and we've got the bird's nest, and then there's lots of chipboard birds on here. And then we've got things like fruits and veggies, gardening tools, little boot, little watering can. So cute. All right, so let's move on to this one. So this is a Z-fold card, okay? And I know Z-fold cards have been around for a while, but I love a Z-fold card. I send them to friends. They're great to send to people who aren't card makers because they're fascinated. They're like, how did you make that? And then we know how simple it is to make. I love that. It's a little secret. All right, so in case you're not familiar with how to make a Z-fold, I'm going to blow your mind because it's so simple. All right, so this is a 5 by 6.5 inch card. So because this is 5 inches wide on the front, I am going to take my little scoreboard and I'm going to go 2.5 inches and score it right there. So it's just basically scored exactly in half right down the center. And then you're going to fold that over and you get a Z shape, okay? And then you can make this little bar, the second Z on here, any width you want. I mean, you can make them really thick or you can make them really thin. This one is 1 inch wide. And to know how wide you're going to make it, you're going to make it as wide as the card, whichever size card you make. And then what you do is you just fold it in half. So you're just going to, I'm not even going to score this. You just fold it in half like that, all right? And then you're going to take one of these halves and fold that to the center as well. All right, so you've got another Z. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fold it like this, and you're going to take this and you're going to glue it right there, and you glue it here and you glue it here. So that when it opens, it's like that. That's all you do. It's so great. I love it. It's one of my favorite folds because it's got a presentation to it that's really fun. So for this card, this is, I forgot to mention, this one 5 by 6.5 inches, and I think I cut it down. Did I cut it? Yep, it's actually 5 by 6 inches because I wanted it to fit the 6 by 6 paper. And what I did was I went ahead and covered the inside of this one with this adorable peachy paper, and then this has got the pearlescent one right here. Then I scored that, okay, then I scored it and have my fold here. This has just got little strips of scraps of paper on it. And then I made sure to ink my edges on all of this using this really nice brown, Friar Brown, using the little blender tool. And then I took a little square of plaid paper and used that to mat one of these little cutouts that are in the front. These make great card focals. So you've got one of these, and then we've got these little guys right here. These are cutouts. I wanted to show you how these cutouts are so valuable to use for sure. Okay, adorable. Love that. And then just glued them right here on my little Z fold here, here, and here. And then my little Get Well and Friend came from, this is the We're Together Pearl and Pastel, or Pastel and Pearl. You know, I can never remember what the name is, but they're beautiful. And they have all these great finishes. And I use this blue one right here. And then I just use those sweet little adhesive pearls in that really nice blue color. So this was a really fast card to put together. Okay, this one, a slimline card. So this one's 3.5 by 8 inches. And I took some of the 6 by 6 paper, and it's 6 inches tall right here. Just trimmed it a little smaller. And then I just took a little scrap and then just topped off right here with that little seed packet paper. I used another one of those squares from inside that front few pages, inking the edges brown. Very nice. And then just added a couple of these little pearls. Whoops, this one's not adhering. Sometimes when you pull them off, you don't get all the adhesive. So let's just fix that. A little squeeze. There we go. And then I topped that with a little bit of 1/8 inch grosgrain ribbon in that forest green paper. So we've got some coordination going on there. All right, and then this one is a 6.5 by 5 inch card. Just sort of pieced some paper here so that I have a nice big white border. It's 6 inches across here from the background paper, but I left a 1/4 inch border on each side, and little bit of that plaid paper, a little scrap of that burgundy, and then I placed my greeting right here just because. And these are from Primary, Script Greeting Dazzle stickers. We call these Primary because they have the red, yellow, and blue, but we also added green, brown, and black ones because we felt like you needed those. Definitely. There's the black ones. It's a really nice collection. And here's where I'm getting that chipboard in there. So I did the seed packets. Now the seed packets come in 2 different sizes. So I put a smaller one in the middle and then 2 of the larger ones on the outside, just for some continuity. And then for here, I glued the bottom chipboard and I foam taped these chipboards. And then it's got a little pearl on each side. All right, so let's use some of these rub-ons. These rub-ons I love. So starting here with this card. So this is 6.5 by 5. I cut about 1.25 inches from the bottom and then covered this with brown cardstock. And let me get my glue again. Then I cut down this one right here so it had just a nice little border. Ink those edges. It really does make a nice difference there. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on here. All right, so on the rub-ons, where did my rub-on? So anyway, I put some rub-ons along the bottom here. Oh, here's my rub-on sheet. All right, and then what I did was, I'm going to open this one up. It's really important when you're using rub-ons to, and I've learned this the hard way, so I'm sharing this with you so you don't make my mistake, to not feel like you can just take this and take the backing. It's got a little cover sheet on these. And then just place your rub on here, and then you're using your little wood stick and you're going to rub it on just that little bit. It's on the corner, it'll be fine. No. Take your scissors and cut them out, because inevitably you lean on this thing and you get part of the bird's nest or something on there, and then you've ruined the bird's nest and it's on your card and it's just a big mess. So I would really encourage you to take this and then you just cut it out kind of really loosely. And then you're just doing it like that, because I keep telling myself over the years, I don't need to take that whole, I don't need to cut it out. You do. All right, so here we've got a sweet little doily, and we sell these in packages like 20, and these I use them a lot, you guys, because they just make a great landing pad for card focals. And then of course I just took my little blender brush, and just to give it a little antique look, I just went around the edge of that. And then we're going to take this and we're just going to glue it down. I like to just put a couple of dots of glue around the outside edge there. All right, and then I've got this little piece right here that is a rub-on. And as you can see, I did learn a lesson and I did cut it out. And that's just going to look really nice right there. We're going to take our little expert must-have popsicle stick. And we're just going to rub all the way around. Sometimes when you're putting these on darker paper, you can see when it's released because it'll change the color a little bit. But when you're putting them on white, it's a little trickier. So what you're going to do is just kind of lift. And if you see, if we can see right here, when I started to lift, oh, I've got a little bit of my flower still left on there. So you just rub it again. Oh, I've got some little of those leaves left. You just rub it again. It's very, very forgiving stuff. As long as you don't just try to rip the thing off, you're going to be totally fine. Got that little one, it doesn't want to come off. There we go. Oh, a little bit of that tendril, and then I just kind of slowly lift and rub as I go. There we go. And then we have a little piece of chipboard to put right there. But I also have these tiny words and phrases dazzle stickers, are just the right size, and they come in all these really pretty finishes. And I've got some gold ones here. I like to use my little pokey tool. And I think we're going to do blessings, because it's just a really nice thing to send people. We're going to put that right there. Make sure we have all those little inside pieces. Sometimes they get stuck in there. We're going to take our glue. We're going to go glue down. Don't need a lot of glue. Little bird. And then we've got a little bow from the 1/8 inch ribbon set. Glue that right there. We've got this sort of little motif going on right here. And then we've got some of these sweet little pearls that are just adorable. And let's use those in, I'm trying to decide what color to put. I'm really liking the blue and the little green. Okay, and then if you want, you could put some at the corners here. kind of like little nail heads. Bringing in some more of that color, which is so cute. Let's just add another one of those little, there. So there we go. We've got our little rub-ons down here. It was so cute. And we're good to go. So you guys, this is a fantastic collection. I know it is going to sell very, very quickly because it is just right for spring. So I would encourage you to check that out. So if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page, then the money saver is right over there on the right-hand side. So definitely check that out. And if you're shopping 1 or 2 items, just look below the video. All the items that we used, ink, ribbon, everything is listed right there. And if you're watching us on YouTube, we haven't forgot about you. Look below the video in the description box for the link that will take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page, and subscribe. We do 4 to 5 of these videos a week, and we wouldn't want you to miss a thing. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.